Oh, dude, time for another beer review, and for this one we're going local. We're off to Shed Brewing Co, who are out of Wokinmara. So we're off to West Cumbria, and this is their number 6 single hop pale ale. It says experimental one-off limited editions, and it says the malt is Maris Otter and wheat. The hops are Mystic. And the yeast is AY05. So it says we are the first Cumbrian craft lager brewer and the first to can it. Innovation is what we do. Presenting Shed Brewing, the experimental range, a place to test recipes, trial new ingredients, and inject some fun into brewing. Unusual or incredible, sensational or weird, let us know. So I've had a few beers from them, with them being local to me. My favourite is probably the Whistling Pig Pilsner of the ones, which is the most regular available. They did a one for Carlisle Beer Festival a few years back called Mangoes to Carlisle Beer Festival, which was on cask, and I thought that was really good. That was probably my favourite beer that I've had by them. I picked this up from the Beer Hall, which is a local online shop to me, and I have to say their service was absolutely fantastic. I'll put a description to them in the comments below, to a link to the website. I was just trawling on Facebook, and they put a message up on, I think it was a Friday, just saying want some beer for the weekend. We're in Carlisle. Just order it by midday and you'll get it same day. And so I put an order in. It was about 11:15, and a couple of hours later, there's a knock on the door and I've got some beer. So really can't fault the service there. So do check out the website. They get a lot of beers in. A lot of local Cumbrian beers go on the website. There's usually a lot of beers from Top Rope, and a lot of beers from Scotland. So give them a check out. There's some decent stuff on there. So let's see what we get with this one. And it's about time I put another Cumbrian beer on the channel, other than Lakes Brew Co and probably Fell. They seem to be the ones which I've done the most. So I'm looking forward to sticking another beer in my Cumbrian playlist. So there's a slight haze to that, bit of a knobhead pour, which I always get in this Cloudwater glass. Very steady flow bubbles going up to an absolute brilliant white head. That is as white as they come. Right, let's start. Let's get the nose first. I was going to say let's dive in. Let's get the nose first. We'll get ahead of myself. Blackcurrant. It's slightly muted on the nose, but I'd say blackcurrant. And there's also a lemon there. Right. I know it's saying it's a pale ale, but I've got this lager malt. It smells almost like a lager malt, which isn't in it, but yeah, it's giving off lager vibes to me. Anyhow, we'll dive in. Cheers, everybody. Well, that's unusual. It's more grapefruit, earthy, almost real soil flavours. A little bit herbal, slightly dry on the finish. I mean the nose is muted, but the fruit flavours that I was picking up aroma wise, I ain't getting in the flavour. And the flavour is really earthy. There is a lot more flavour than what's going on the nose. It's all right. It's solid. I couldn't drink a lot of it. That earthy flavour does kind of run into the aftertaste. It's okay. I'm not blown away with it, but I think it's a solid beer. On the whole, I think they're a solid brewery. They don't, like I said, there's like maybe 2 beers that I've been really impressed with, the Pilsner and the Mangoes to Carlisle Beer Festival. The rest have been solid, run of the mill, okay, good fridge fillers. But like I said, this is experimental. I ain't familiar with the Mystic as a hop variety. It's not, from memory, I can't think if I've had it before. I probably have, but for me, it's very earthy. For some people, that might put them off. I'm okay with it. But yeah, it's a solid one. So that's single hop pale from Tractor Shed out of Workington, West Cumbria. So thank you for watching. I'll stick it in my Cumbrian playlist and on to the next one. Cheers.